Welcome to UiPath Process Mining. My name is Rudolf Kuhn and I'm the head Process Mining Ambassador. Today I want to talk to you about how easy or how difficult it is to create or customize individual dashboards. Since 2010, we have successfully delivered something like 500 or 600 process mining projects all around the world. And based on our experience, we have created what we call our Application 1. So Application 1 is a collection of 50 or 60 different dashboards. You can upload any sort of data into it, and out of the box, you get really valuable insights. But because Application 1 is only a template, not every dashboard you need or you would like to have is available out of the box. So how can we customize this application and how can we add additional dashboards? Let me show you how this works. First of all, we need to be logged in as a developer. If you are a developer, you will see this little circle with the plus on top of your page. If you click on it, the system will come up with 3 additional tabs and 2 columns. The first tab is dedicated to connection to data sources. The second tab is, and this is where we will start our work, is where dashboards are designed. And the third tab always is the individual customization of the dashboard or of the component you selected, like right now, this process graph. So let's say in my first step, I would like to add an additional menu item. Let's do it. This menu item should have a new dashboard based on my event log. Here we go. We get a new menu item, a new dashboard, and a new component as a placeholder, just the number of records in the data source we selected, our event log. First thing I want to do is to rename my dashboard. Let's call it UiPath. Maybe let's call the tab Europe. And the new dashboard is just a new dashboard. Additionally, to my bar chart, I would like to see a new process graph. So again, right click, we select new process graph, we select our data source, our event table, and we get a new component. Well, this component is empty now because it first needs to be configured. For that, we click on process graph, and here we see the 3 mandatory attributes: case ID, activity, and our timestamp. Well, we have 2 different timestamps, event end and event start. But these are the only 3 mandatory ones. So, well, we see the activity already over here. So here I just drag and drop my activity to the activity field. I see my timestamp, so I drag and drop the timestamp to my timestamp attribute. Well, and I don't see my case ID right now, so I simply click, I type in case ID and select it from the offered fields. Well, and the data, well, the system now analyzes the data automatically, and we can already see the first process. Well, let's customize the process. First of all, I don't like to start with 100% visualization already, complexity. So I select the process graph, I go to advanced, and first thing I want to do is to change in the interaction dashboard here or in this screen the edge slider default to 0% and the same for activity slider default 0%. I confirm, and well, this looks much better for the beginning. Well, let's keep this for a moment, and now let's configure our bar chart. So I click over here, the system will switch to chart, and now we can configure the chart. So what should we do? Well, maybe let's have some statistics about our suppliers. And the suppliers are not part of my event log, but they are in my base, in my cases table. So I select my cases table, the system will do some automatically mapping, I confirm, and now all my case attributes are available. From here, I can simply select the supplier, again drag and drop the supplier to rows, and I already get this one, the suppliers and the number of invoices in my example. Well, I don't want to see the number of invoices. I always care about money. So instead of cases, number of cases, I select amount. I drag and drop to this field, and now we get the total amount we paid to each supplier. Well, maybe I don't want to see the amount, but I would like to see the average. From here, I can simply select average, and this will change. And well, I don't really like bar charts, so maybe I would like to change the bar chart to something different. So I click on type. From the list, I can select whatever I want. Oh yeah, let's select a heat map. That's always a very, very nice one. And I select it, and I get this bar chart. Actually, this heat map. And because I think this chart is a bit small, so either we can either create a different visualization, like for example, instead of having the graph in the vertical layout, we can switch to horizontal. Maybe this is better. Well, not really. Let's stick to the vertical one. And maybe we should put this dashboard or this component to the left. So we go back to dashboards, we select position left. Yeah, this looks so much better. So first, let's rename this one, and let's call this the process. And the new chart should simply be called, let's say, oh, sorry, wrong one. I want to rename this one, and we rename it to the statistics. All right, well, and that's all we need to do to create a new dashboard. It's very simple, but I can close my developer backend. I have a new chart, it already works. I can add all my edges, I can add all my complexity. And if I select any of the suppliers over here, I simply click, the filter will be applied, and I can see the 85 cases from this one supplier. Well, that's how it works. Thank you very much, and see you later.